Welcome to the Women in Surgery Spotlight. My name is Caitlin Crocker, and I'm a third year medical student at UAB School of Medicine. I also serve as the education chair for the Association of Women Surgeons Student Chapter. Today, I'm joined by Dr. Erin Ransom. Dr. Ransom, thank you so much for being here with us today. We're really excited to hear from you. So I wanted to start by allowing you to introduce yourself to our viewers. Can you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Thank you so much for having me. My name is Erin Ransom, and I'm an assistant professor in the Department of Orthopedic Surgery and the Division of Hand Surgery. I work at both UAB and Children's of Alabama, and I treat both adults and children. I also work in the multidisciplinary brachial plexus clinic at Children's of Alabama.
Can you tell us a little bit about your training in orthopedics?
So I grew up in LaGrange, Georgia, and went to University of Georgia for undergraduate studies, and I majored in chemistry. And then I went to the Medical College of Georgia in Augusta, Georgia, for medical school, and then came here to UAB for orthopedic residency. I stayed here for another year for hand and upper extremity fellowship training. And then I went to Atlanta to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta for a pediatric hand fellowship in addition to the regular hand fellowship.
If you were to speak with a young woman who is aspiring to be a surgeon, what types of things would you want to tell them?
I would give them the same advice that I would give anyone to work hard and to never rest on their laurels. But I would also tell them to be themselves and to not be afraid to be different and to let their sparkle shine.
How has mentorship been valuable in your career, and how does this affect your practice?
I think that everyone needs good mentors in their career to help you get where you want to go. And I had two major people that influenced my career, Dr. Jean Oakes and Dr. Richard Meyer. Both of them were our surgeons here at UAB. Dr. Jean Oakes was one of my mentors in the hand during my hand rotations, and she led the pediatric hand surgery at Children's of Alabama before I got here. She retired in the last couple of years, but she was really instrumental in me finding hand surgery, and especially Pete's hand surgery is my passion. Dr. Richard Meyer is still practicing at UAB, and he specializes in brachial plexus disorders and thoracic outlet syndrome, and helped me to find my passion in those areas. So you could say my practice now is really a combination of their practices, and they really help give me advice and help me to find where my passions are today.
Can you tell us about a hobby you have outside of your work?
The thing that I like to do when I'm outside of work, when I'm not spending time with my husband or my son, or doing family things, I've recently gotten back into horseback riding. I grew up with horses and had to put it on hold during my training, and so I've gotten back into that, and it's really a fun way for me to get out there and um, expend some energy.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Ransom, for taking some time to share your story with us. We are incredibly grateful to have you at UAB, and you really inspire the next generation of female surgeons. I'd like to thank everyone who is watching, and we hope you really enjoyed this Women in Surgery Spotlight.